So yeah, let's jump into second class. Maybe this class duration would be 1 hour plus because it is all about prompt engineering, and this class depends on the whole courses. Because if you expert in prompt engineering, then you could use any type of AI tool. So prompt engineering is mandatory to use any AI tools. It could be for video generation, it could be for text generation, it could be for presentation. So if you have a proper idea about prompt engineering, then you could use any type of AI tools. Because currently there are lots of AI tools available. So if you want to use AI tools, the first thing which is mandatory is prompt engineering. Okay. So yeah, let's move forward. This is our second class. Let's see today's lesson topics. We'll see what is prompt engineering, the key concept of AI, artificial intelligence, LLM, which is large language model. What is, yeah, Modina, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, dear teacher. Just a kind request, if it's possible, please avoid using her phone because as the session is being recorded, the sound becomes very low sometimes. If it's possible, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, today's lesson we'll talk about what is prompt engineering, then the key concept of AI, then large language model, which is LLM. Then we'll see what is token, which is most important. We use any AI because each and every AI, they have provided you tokens. Okay. Sometimes, let's say if you purchase the premium version, they will say you can use 1,000 tokens. You can use 2,000 tokens. So we'll see what is token, and we'll see R.A.T.C.S framework, which is like a good framework for prompting, and we'll see some key prompt technologies. There are lots of prompt technologies, techniques. So we'll see some techniques, and we'll also perform all prompt on ChatGPT. So for today's lesson, we will use ChatGPT, and don't worry about the other LLM, which is Claude, DeepSeek, and the others LLM. Each and everything is same. So I would only show you ChatGPT today, and I will explain you all prompt. Okay, let's see the first thing, which is prompt engineering. So I have already explained to you guys in my first class about prompt engineering. So let's just again explain it. Prompt engineering means you need to get the best answer from your LLM. LLM means ChatGPT, Claude, DeepSeek, and so on. So the first thing is you have to talk with your LLM, ChatGPT, in a smart way. It will get better answer. Okay. As you can see here, there are two examples, which is tell me about Afghanistan. This is the best prompt. Okay. But it says they give me 3 interesting facts about Afghanistan history in simple language. So your output will be different. Okay. So first we'll see an example why it is so important, because, and guys, prompt engineering is another like big sector. So it's a big sector. If you go to LinkedIn and if you search prompt engineering, so some companies hire prompt engineers. Okay. So the first thing is it will see, yeah. So it is say like chemical engineer. It's a sector like chemical engineer, and CS engineer, computer science engineer. This is another like big sector. Architect engineering. This is another big sector. Okay. In the same way, prompt engineering is another big sector currently. Okay, prompt engineering is another big sector. Some big company hires prompt engineers. Okay, if you are an like expert prompt engineer, so you could apply for the position of prompt engineer. Okay, let's see why prompt engineering is a big job sector and why it is important to learn prompt engineering. The first thing is, if I would say, right, like about big company currently, each and every big company, it could be agency, it could be business, it could be any type of company, they have purchased the premium version of AI tools. Every company, my company, which is multiple AI solution, we use lots of AI tools, premium version. But why we need prompt engineer? Because let's say I had a specific task to find out, let's say the positive impact from Afghanistan. This is my task. Okay, about like the positive scenario or like positive impact from Afghanistan. let's say my CEO, he wants to visit Afghanistan, so he gives me a task to find out the positive side of Afghanistan. Okay, because currently if someone says go to Afghanistan, next time say this is a terrorist country, blah blah blah, lots of things. If I would say same for Pakistan, they will say it's a terrorist country. If I would say another like Muslim country, everyone says that it's a terrorist country, blah blah blah. So in that case, first my task is I need to find the positive side about Afghanistan. So what I can do, I will go to the specific LLM, which is ChatGPT. Then I could search what is the positive side of Afghanistan. Then they will give me a result. Okay. Then I will search more and more deeply. Okay. Let's say I spent almost 5 hours to get the better result to show my CEO. Okay, almost 5 hours. But there is another employee who works on my agency. He took only 2 minutes to get the better result. It took only 2 minutes because he knows what is prompt engineering. He knows how to write the prompt properly on any LLM. Okay. So as you can see here, he find out the best result within 2 minutes. And I find out the best result within 5 hours. Who is the best? The other person. He is the best. Because he saves time. He saves lots of time. So in that case, in each and every company, they have purchased the premium version of AI tools. And they will hire the prompt engineer to get the best result. This is why prompt engineering is a new job field, and it's a huge day by day it's increasing because currently AI tools is available, but nobody knows how to get the best result in a single time, in a single moment. This is why prompt engineer is needed, and it's a big job sector for now. Do you understand, guys, about the prompt engineer? That's correct. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay. Let's see some key concepts of AI, of artificial intelligence. And guys, in the whole lesson, I will try to give you the better understanding of the basic of artificial intelligence. Because if you know the basic of artificial intelligence, you could use any types of tools. Okay. And I will try to figure out like how the AI is working. Okay, so let's see the first thing, which is the key concept. Okay, there are 5 key concepts of artificial intelligence. The first thing is language understanding. Okay, AI can read, AI can understand, AI can respond like a human language. Like if you write, you are from Bangladesh. For me, I am from Bangladesh. I could write Bengali is my mother language, so I could write Bengali. So from the LLM, which is ChatGPT, which could be Claude, will respond me in Bengali because I don't understand English. This is the first concept of AI, which is language understanding, and which is most important because we have almost 200 plus countries in the world, and there are lots of languages. So some people don't know about English. Some people don't know about Spanish. So in that case, the first thing is understanding, which is the key concept of AI, which is he could understand any types of language. The second thing is perception. Okay, AI can see and understand image. Like if you provide any image or if you provide any video, let's say you have an image, you don't understand what types of image it is. So in that case, you can add the image, and then you can ask the AI, hey there, I got this image from internet. I don't understand this image. Could you explain me? So AI can analyze. Okay, AI can analyze and AI can find out the image, like what kind of image it is, about the image, creation date, about the image source. It could find anything. So AI this is another core concept or key concept of AI perception. Okay. The other key concept, which is learning. Learning is important, guys. AI learns day by day. Okay. It's always on learning mode. Okay. And AI improves by learning from data and experience. It could be any LLM, which is like ChatGPT. ChatGPT always tries to learn from their data. Okay. And AI, there are another key concept, which is problem solving. Okay. AI can solve any kind of problem. Let's say you have any mathematics, you just need to type what is 1 plus 2. It could respond to you. It is like 3. Okay, it could find any complex challenge. Okay, it could solve any problem. This is another key concept of AI. Okay, so reasoning is another key concept, which is the last one and which is the important one. Reasoning means AI can think logically and make decisions. It won't provide you like unlogical response. Okay, it could. If you provide me, let's say, if you say, if I go to Bangladesh, what would be the best resort to live in Dhaka? First of all, AI will search a bit on their own LLM, and the AI will find out the best data. They will say, if you go to Dhaka, there are lots of resorts, so you could spend this resort, and the total cost would be something like that. So it could respond to you logically. Okay, maximum time it could respond to you logically. So this is the five key concepts of AI. The first thing is language understanding. It could understand any language. It could understand any types of image, sound, which is perception. It is always in learning mode. Day by day, it will learn from the data. Okay, and it could solve any kind of problem. And the last one, which is most important, which is AI can think logically and it makes a decision. So as you ask for the decision where you would live in Bangladesh, if you visit, so it will think logically and it will give you some resource name. Then you can go to Bangladesh, you can go to Dhaka, then you could find a specific resource, then you can stay. Do you understand, guys? Okay, thank you for your response. Okay, let's see that some users, so healthcare, banks, textile, traffic, entertainment, each and everywhere, it's all about AI. Currently, it's all about AI. Okay. Let's jump more deeply. Advanced topic. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope all of you are doing well, great, safe and sound. I'm so sorry, sir, for interrupting you, but your voice is not clear. Your voice is so breaking. Could you please share the slide?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Sir, I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Your voice is so breaking. I cannot catch your voice so clearly. Could you please send the slide to our groups?
Okay, thank you. I already sent you the. I already sent.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And I think it could be your internet issue. Okay, so let's see the next thing, more deep thing, which is artificial intelligence. Okay, so if you understand the artificial intelligence, then there are two concepts working behind the scene. Okay, which is data science and the machine learning. Okay, first you need to know what is data science, then you need to know what is machine learning, then you could see like how the artificial intelligence works. Okay, so yeah, so there is a definition, data science. Okay. Okay. So as you can see here, there is yeah. Okay. So the first thing is data science, second thing is machine learning, and the third thing is artificial intelligence. So it is one kind of step-by-step process. Data science, what is data science means? Okay, let's say, yeah. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah. So first thing, let's say you are a teacher of any school or any or any university. You have lots of students, like you have like lots of students. Let's say you have 3 students. Okay. Each and every student, they have their own name, N for name, M for mobile number, P for parents, or A for address. Okay. You have 3 students and they have their each name, mobile number, and the address. This is called data. That's it. In easy way, if I would say what is data, this is for data. Okay. So let's say you want to make a you want to send an email for each student, which is a greeting email, like, hey, my student, happy new year, and maybe in 2026 you will be promoted to second standard or third standard. Congratulations. Then thank you. Maybe you want to send a greeting email for each and every student. So on that case, first of all, what you can do, you have to collect the data, which is called data science. Okay. Then what you can do, you need to write the email structure. Okay. Hi, greeting, then their name, then their new standard, new class. And the last thing, which is sending this email to the specific student. The first thing, collecting data, is called data science. The second thing, when you write the email, this is called machine learning. The third thing, when you send send the email to specific student. This is called AI. In a simple way, I just try to give you the simple example. The first thing, you have the data, which is called data science. You have the data name, mobile number, and address. This is called data science. When you write the email, this is called machine learning. That means you just give the specific specific text for the specific student. And the third thing, which is like you have sent the email to your specific student email address. This is called artificial intelligence. Okay, so the artificial intelligence working with two steps. The first thing, AI needs the data, and the second thing, AI needs the machine learning, like the process, how it works. And the third thing, when AI have the data, AI have the like the specific machine learning concept or steps, then it will start working. This is called the relation, the connection between AI, data science, and the machine learning. So I just write there like the definition, like computer learning improving automatically from data, that's like human and from practice. It is just a definition. But if I would say in the simple words, first you need to collect the data, which is called data science. Data science means your student name, mail address, and mobile number. When you write the email address, this is called machine learning, because you give you have like specific text for a specific student. This is called machine learning. And the third thing, when you send the email to the specific student, this is called the AI. Okay, do you understand, guys? This is an easy concept. I just try to give you an example. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's jump into the next topic. Okay, as you can see here, AI, machine learning, and data science. There is another example. I just try to, which is like face unlock on your phone. Okay, what is data science? Data science means there will be thousands of people who try to unlock your phone. There will be lots of relatives that try to unlock your phone to see your personal message. But what data science did? Data science recognize your voice already. Okay, they have already your data, your name, your face, your eye, your nose, everything. Once you have the data, then data send this to machine learning. They say, hey there, this is the face. If someone tries to unlock the phone, don't unlock the phone. If the specific data, if the specific people try to unlock the phone, just do the process. Once you unlock the phone, that means AI. AI have the data, AI have the specific instruction, then AI will unlock your phone. This is another simple example. Do you understand, guys? This is another simple example. Okay, thank you for your response. Okay, let's try to learn about the LLM. Okay, LLM stands for large language model. It's a huge, I would say it's a huge sector, or it's a huge thing. Like LLM means, if I would say, I think guys, you already know about the dictionary, right? Do you know, guys, about dictionary? I think I don't have idea about dictionary. What dictionary does in a specific, like dictionary is it's a big book, right? It's a big book. It's not like a 2, 3, or 10-page book. It's a big book. If you want to find out what is the, if I would say good, what is the meaning of good? In Bangla, it's called bhalo. In Persian, I don't know what that means. But if you want to find out good, what you can do? First of all, you have to go to the G letter. Then you have to find out then O, then double O, then B. This is the process, how you can easily find out the good words. Then you will see the specific meaning. LLM is the same thing. LLM is a big, I would say it's a large language model. Okay, it's a large language model. It has everything. So if I type R.A.T.C.S, as you can see here, if I type R.A.T.C.S, my name. Okay, if I type R.A.T.C.S, it will find it will find out my name, my image, everything. As you can see here, my name, my image, everything, because it has the data. Okay, so LLM means large language model. It has everything. Okay, last 10 years data it's already had. You just need to ask the data, then it will give you the response. What kind of LLMs are available in social media, in internet? ChatGPT is the LLM, Claude is the LLM, and DeepSeek is the LLM. There are lots of LLMs available in online, and any AI developer can design his own LLM. In a big company, they have their own LLM. They will use their LLM for their specific customer, for their specific organization. So LLM means large language model, which is the one kind of dictionary. Okay, one kind of dictionary. It's a big thing. and it has everything. It has your name, it has your data, everything. And the main power of LLM is understanding the context. Okay. So what does context mean? What does context stand for? Okay. Let's see. First of all, let's open ChatGPT. I hope guys you already have the ChatGPT, or if you don't have the ChatGPT, what you can do, you just need to go to the internet and type ChatGPT, and on the right side you let me try to touch the window. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Tuba, for your response. So if you don't have the ChatGPT, just type ChatGPT. You will see two options, which is login and sign up. If you already have account, just click login. If you're new, just click sign up. Sign up for free. Then you can enter your email address, or you can continue with your Gmail. So I would always say please continue with the email address. Don't keep like if you click continue with Google, so ChatGPT will get access about your Gmail. Okay. So instead of continue with Google, just type your email address, just create manual account. Okay, I will always recommend you to create manual account. Don't create continue with Google. So not only for the ChatGPT, for any website. Okay, next time just try to create on manual account. Don't create continue with Google account, because if you say continue with Google, they will give access. That means you give your access to the specific website. Okay. So the first thing is, okay. So yeah, context. So as you can see here, this is my ChatGPT. Once you create the account, you will see this interface, which is the latest one. And yeah, on the left side, you will see new text. Then if you generate any image, you will see image will be there. You can also integrate Photoshop, Canva, other Replit, other application with ChatGPT. Let's say you want to create a slider. So in that case, you can give the access of your Canva account. Then you have, let's say you have generated lots of slides content. Then if you give the access to the Canva, Canva will automatically create the slider. Okay. This is just an example. If you have Figma file, let's say you have the concept about the design. If you connect Figma with ChatGPT, Figma will automatically create the layout according to your prompt, according to your output. A project, let's say you are a web developer, you want to create a new project. So you can add the project name, you can create the project, you can discuss all about your project from the specific tab. Okay. And this is the new that I have some text. Okay. Let's click new. Okay. So as you can see here, LLM has the power to understand the context. Context means what are you talking about? So let's say if I type like what is the in Bangladesh. So if I just type what is data in Bangladesh, it will give me data is the city of Bangladesh, as you can see here. But if you see, I just said WH what, which is not correct. If Bangladesh spelling is not correct, it could be it should be BANGLADESH. But LM is too smart. That's why they can easily understand what you are trying to say. So if you say that what is apple, just APLE, okay? You don't need to write a double PLE. So it will usually mean apple INC. So they just give you the the result. They won't say that I don't understand what do you mean by apple, APLE. LLM has the power. It has the power to understand the context. Okay, this is why it's called the power of understanding the context. It can read word one by one. It can understand meaning between words based on the conversation or topic. Okay, guys, do you understand LLM? Do you have any question from LLM? Okay, large language model. Okay, let's see another important thing about the token, which is important, guys, to understand the token. Token are the smallest part units of text and model reads and understands. So as you can see here, for an example, I just say I love prompt engineering. Okay, so my LLM will divide into 5 tokens. It could be I could be 1 token, love could be another token, prompt could be another token, engineer could be another token. Okay, so it's just divided each and every word to token. Okay, this is the simple example. If I write I love Bangladesh, it could be if I type I love Afghanistan. Okay, Afghanistan. So first maybe it could make this 1 token, then this one would be second token, AFGA could be another token. Okay, that token. Nissan could be another token, because if you Tajikistan is another country. Okay, Tajikistan is another country. So in that case, as it is the LLM, so first it could be divided each and every form in specific tokens. Then it could find out the specific retail, because they don't know what is Afghanistan. It could be Tajikistan. So in that case, once they divide into like 5 or 10 tokens, then LLM could make the decision. Oh, he's talking about Afghanistan. He's not talking about Tajikistan. This is the thing. There are 3 types of tokenization, which is word level, and second one is sentence level, and the third one is character level. Okay, it should be sentence. Okay, the first thing, as you can see here, each full word is token. As you can see here, for example, the cat sleep. So each full word, which is the cat sleep, it could be this three sentence would be 3 token, 1 token, 2 tokens, 3 token. Okay, and sentence level 2, which is words can be split into smaller, meaningful speech. As you can see here, the example is unhappiness. This is the only single word, correct? But it could be 3 meanings. Unhappy and ness. Un means not. Happy means happy. Ness is a state of being. So as I told you, LLM don't know what you are trying to say. First of all, the LLM try to convert your word into like each of meaningful. Okay, smaller meaningful pieces. Then the LLM understand what you are trying to say. Okay, and another one is character level. As you can see here, LLM can divide hello in a single, like word by word. So why the tokenization is important? The tokenization is important because LLM don't know what you are trying to do, what you are trying to say. So first of all, LLM try to split your prompt into smaller, meaningful pieces. Then they will give you the specific answer, because LLM always try to give you the answer. Why tokens matter? So as you can see here, as I already told you, breaking into small, meaningful pieces of the AI can understand and process it. Why it matters? Because helps AI to read any language, turn messy into organized data. So the same concept. Why tokens is important? Tokens is important to understand the LLM, what you are trying to say, and it will also work for the pattern analysis and word prediction. Like as you can see, I use the token to recognize the pattern. Maybe sometimes you are talking about the specific field, which is like health field, which is like web development field. So when they are using like the LLM split your message into different pieces of meaningful pieces, then they will try to understand what type of field you are talking about. And it is also helps to generate the content. Okay, as you can see here, if you say that hello, okay, it's a one kind of word, but when it's like divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, then it will understand that you are talking about hello. So it will reply, hi there, I am ChatGPT, how are you doing? Okay, so this is all about the token. Token is important. Yeah. Okay, there is it. Let me try to copy this one. There is it. Okay. There is the data. I don't know where this is. Okay. Let me try to zoom it. Okay. I hope you'll understand better about the token. Okay. As you can see here, this is the data about different types of LLM, which is ChatGPT, DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, Microsoft Copilot. Okay. So if you see the first row, okay. This is the first row, ChatGPT 1, which is released in 2018. Okay, ChatGPT 1. The current version is ChatGPT 4.0 or mini. Okay, this is the current version. First times, you can spend 500 web tokens in a single window, context window. What is context window? Context window means when you open a new chat. Let's say this is your new chat. Okay, this is your new chat. This is called context window. Okay, this is called context window. At first, it has the capacity 512 tokens. That means if you want to write anything in this window, in this specific window, it has the maximum capacity, which is 512. Let's say if you talk about, let's say, who is the founder of Afghanistan. It could be distributed. Who? It could be 1. It could be another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say it's 8 tokens. I have used 8 tokens. Just example. Maybe it could be 100 tokens. I don't know how the LLM is working. Okay, maybe it could be 200 tokens. But let's say once I complete my 512 tokens, okay, 512 tokens, then it will give me a warning. Hey there, your token is expired. Then after that, once I complete 512 tokens in a single window, then it will say that your token is expired. You have used maximum token. Please create a new window. Then I need to create another window. Then once I complete my 512 token on this specific window, then it will give me another warning message. So guys, do you understand about the token? Guys, do you understand about the token? So the same thing is happening. ChatGPT 2, they will give you 1024 tokens in a single context window, which means in a single chat. Same thing now, it's used 128 and 000 tokens in a single window. So let's say you are using GPT 4.0 mini. Once you complete this this token, then they will reduce you to ChatGPT Omni 40 Omni. Once you complete this token, then it will be reduce you to ChatGPT 4. Once you complete 4096 96 token, that it will automatically reduce, downgrade your ChatGPT version from 3. Once you complete this one, then it will downgrade your version to ChatGPT 2. So that's why when you use first time, when you use ChatGPT, they have the option there. You will see sometimes they will downgrade your version at first automatically when you use the first time. But currently they have they have upgraded their system, and yeah. So yeah, guys, this is all about the token, and which is important, because let's say if you want to purchase something else, you have $500. If you have the idea how much dollar you spend for the specific product, then you can easily complete your expectation. The same thing is happening in LLM. If you have the enough idea about the token, then you could reduce your maybe text size. You could reduce your text length. So this is all about the token. Do you have any question, guys, about the token? Token is important. Thank you, Tuba. Everyone, please response. Yeah, Nora, Didi, Tamanna, thank you. Thank you. Let's move forward to next slider. Okay, which is okay. If everyone said that, like, what is the key difference between the Google search? So if I go to Google search, like if I type ifml, they will give me the they will give me a result. So if I go to ChatGPT and if I type who is ifml, who is ifml, it will also give me the answer, right? As you can see here, it will give me the answer. It will provide me my Fiverr account, as you can see, everything. But what is the difference? There are huge difference, okay, between the LLM and the Google search. Okay, so first let's see on Google search. Okay, so if you search anything on Google there, so what they can do, they will just find the quick facts and the latest news or the latest data about you, about the specific query. Okay, so let's say if you say capital of Afghanistan, so they will find out the map, the Wikipedia link, and so on. But in LLM, if you write the context, like if they understand your context, they will give you the simple word. Okay, so if you write to explain the capital of Afghanistan in 2 to 10 years old, so it will give you a nice example. Like, let me show you. So yeah, so this is the so if I would say like capital of Afghanistan, it will give me the photo, video, and everything like that. But if I would write, currently I'm now a prompt engineer, right? So what I can do as a prompt engineer, I won't write capital of Afghanistan. As a prompt engineer, I would write the same prompt in different way, which is instead of capital of Afghanistan, I would write explain the capital of Afghanistan to a 10 years old. Then if I click here, it will give me a specific, as you can see, it will give me the specific, like, nice result, like capital of Afghanistan, it's the capital important city in the country. Like, it is not too many output. But if you go to the Google, you will be confused. Like there are lots of things, like it will give you the Wikipedia link, Afghanistan, and so on, videos, images. But you just want to know about the Afghanistan. That's it. So it will just give you a nice, output. Okay. It won't make you it won't disturb you. Let's say you want to know about their culture. So tell me about their culture. Tell me about their culture. Okay. So first I ask about the Afghanistan, then I ask about their culture. As you can see here, it just provide me step by step, like family and respect, food, clothing, everything. But if I type talk about their culture, so what I can do, I need to open a new window, then I need to write the culture about Afghanistan. Like it's a long process, but in ChatGPT or in any LLM, I can directly type, tell me about the current situation. So there will the LLM will work on the specific context, which is this context. They will work on this context and they will find out the current situation of Afghanistan. As you can see at the latest news. But the same thing will, if I want to do that, I need to open another window, then I need to type blah blah blah, lots of things. So it's a long process, but in any LLM, I can directly write down the specific prompt to get the output, and it will also save my time. It will also it doesn't interrupt me with so many results. It just give me what I'm trying to say. It will just give me the result according to my context. So this is the big difference. There are also so many different, in LLM, like ChatGPT, they have provided AI automation, so you can do lots of things. So yeah, so this is the basic difference, guys. LLM and the Google search. Do you understand? Okay. So we have completed the prompt engine, the basic part. Now we will turn ourselves into more deep. Okay, let's see the first thing. Okay, NLP, which is natural language processing. What is NLP? NLP, if you're experienced in computer technology, computer only understands 0 and 1, right? If you have idea, computer only understands 0 and 1s. 0 means yes, and 1 means no. Sorry, 1 means yes, I guess, and 0 means no. So computer only understands binary code. The same thing is happening. LLM only understand the language, and they will let's say as a human being. So if you type what is Bangladesh, let's use another window, like what is Bangladesh. So LLM will give you an example, as you can see here. As a human being, you can easily understand the response. Okay, which is why Bangladesh is a country. Okay, this is a country which is in South Asia. It's located in East India. Okay, population 170 million. Okay, as a human, you can easily understand the response. So this is called NLP, which is natural language processing. NLP in each and every LLM, they are working on that process, NLP process. That means if you question anything in your own way, they will just give you the response, which is you can understand. Okay, the first thing is, how does this work? The first thing is understand. Like is compare your word, your sentence, then it will give you the output. NLP also understand about sentiment, about your mood. Let's say you are now in romantic mood. Let's say you would say, hi, my weather is romantic. Could you just give me a poem about romantic weather? So NLM will give you the answer. LLM will give you the answer. So it's how it's working because of NLP. Okay, NLP analyze the sentiment, and NLP analyze the moment. Okay, it could be serious moment, it could be romantic moment, anything. Okay, and it is also, NLP also helps to generate the output, which is humanized, like human can understand. Okay, it can create the output. So as you can see here, I use this NLP LLM, which is ChatGPT, and if I type, as you can see here, I have typed what is Bangladesh, it gives me the response, which is humanized, like human can understand. As a human, I can understand. The same thing is happen. The same thing is happen as a coder. So when a programmer write the code, NLP working on the coding context, they will give you the output according to your code. So if you're facing issue with the Python code, NLP will understand here the developer is working on the Python. So on that case, they will give you the output as a Python code. Okay, so this is called NLP, which is understand, which is analyze the sentiment, which is also generate the response, which is humanize. Human can understand. Any question, guys, about NLP? Thank you, Tuba. Thank you, Ramana. Thank you, everyone. Let's move forward to GPT. Okay, what is GPT stand for? GPT means G stand for generative, P means pre-trained, and T means transformer. GPT, you can say that GPT is one kind of trained commando. Okay, it has everything. It has the NLP, it has the LLM, like large language model. It has everything. Okay, it's already trained. People just need to work on it. As a good GPT is, it can create new text like stories, answer code. So if you go to ChatGPT, if you say just give me an example, what is HTML, so they will generate the code. And if you say who is the father of Bangladesh, it will give you the answer. If you would say just write a funny story, it will also write the funny story. And it was already trained, as I already told you guys. If you say like about what is the capital of Bangladesh, so ChatGPT already trained. It's already trained. So if you search on his data, then it will find out Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh. So it will just give you the answer. And sorry. This is transformer. This is especially architecture. It used to understand the context. Same thing, guys. Context. Context means what you are trying to say and relationship between the words. What you are trying to say with your prompt, it will understand and it will give you the answer, the output. So as I told you, we are talking about the ChatGPT in this class, to this lesson. So what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is AI chatbot, which is created by OpenAI. OpenAI is an organization. So if you go OpenAI, they have lots of AI tools, AI agents, OpenAI. So OpenAI created ChatGPT, and it has some features which is conversational, logical, context aware, and so on. So you can generate a lot of sliders using ChatGPT. You can solve any complex problem using ChatGPT. You can ask any specific question on ChatGPT. So it's just a LLM, or you could say ChatGPT is also a LLM. It has some capability, as you can see, like answer the question, content generation. You can generate content for your social media. You can translate any language from Bangla to English, English to Bangla, Dari to Persian, Persian to Dari. It is also learning. It always learns from its own LLM, conversational interaction. So as you can see here, a few minutes ago, I just tried to make a conversation with this ChatGPT. First, I asked about the question, then I asked about their culture, then I asked about their current situation. So it's one kind of conversational interaction, and it will help you to summarize the text. Let's say you have a 500 pages of books. So you the next day is your final exam. So on that case, what you're trying to, you need to find out the summarization. So in that case, you may upload the PDF, then you could answer. You could ask ChatGPT, hey there, this is my books, tomorrow is my final exam. Could you summarize the book? Personalized recommendation. So you can personalize. So if you go to the ChatGPT, they have option like there, personalization. So on that case, you can change the mode. You can add custom instructions on ChatGPT. You can write about your name so that in the next time, if you say, who am I? So ChatGPT says that you are R.A.T.C.S. I am talking with R.A.T.C.S. You can also say your occupation. So you can personalize so that your ChatGPT will get enough idea about you. Okay, this is all about ChatGPT. Okay, let's move forward in our main topic. So yeah, which is R.A.T.C.S. framework. So okay, as a prompt engineer, you need to know about what is R.A.T.C.S. framework means. It means R stands for rule, A stands for task, this stands for task, and C stands for context, and contrast, and U stands for output style. Okay, this is called R.A.T. like rule. First of all, let's say if you go to the ChatGPT, yeah. So if you open a new thing, okay, new chat. Let's go there. Okay. First of all, let's try to. Okay. So this is the prompt. Let's say this is the prompt. Let's copy and paste it here. First, you need to define the rule. So as you can see here, what is the, let's first see what is the prompt. The prompt is act as a university lecturer in computer science. Explain what artificial AI is for first-year students in Afghanistan who are new to technology. Use simple, clear language, keep it under 200 words, avoid technical jargon, and present your answer in bullet points with one real-life example. Okay. So the first thing which is you need to specify the rule. What is the rule? As I already specified, act as a university lecturer. That means I have defined the rule. The second rule, which is task. Explain the task. What is the task? Explain what artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the task for this specific, for this prompt. The next thing, which is context. What is the context? As you can see, it's specified. The content is the first-year student. This is the context, who are new to technology. The audience, which is the first-year student. Okay. And constraints. If you see the constraints, which is the example, like as you can see here, use simple, clear, under 200 words, which is concrete. Constraints. And then the last one, which is the output. I have said that present your answer in bullet point with one real-life example. So this is the ideal. This is the ideal prompt, that it has the five parts. As you can see here, it has the task part, rule part, task part, context part, constraints parts, and also the output style. So if you click here, if you just get the output, so you will get a nice output. Okay, as you can see here. So as you can see here, I have typed bullet point, it just gave me the output in a bullet point. I have typed 200 words, it just gave me output in 200 words. And I just already explained like the context, who is for first-year student. I have also, give the idea about myself, which is act as a university lecturer. So this is the ideal prompt. As a prompt engineer, you need to use these 5 parts in your prompt so that you will get the accurate result, okay, or the best result. Do you understand, guys, this 5 part? Thank you, everyone. Okay, for ChatGPT, it has some parameters. What is the parameter? Parameter means it's one kind of, you could say that, features, okay? Parameters means it's features. Let's say if you want to buy an iPhone, it might have some features, okay? Which is it use iOS operating system. It has Apple, like you can create Apple ID through iPhone. It has Face ID, which is to you could say advanced level, okay, or to professional. So this is called the, let's say, 3 features, okay? The same thing is have parameters for ChatGPT. The first thing is temperature, second thing is frequency, penalty, and the third thing is maximum token. So temperature, what does temperature mean? Temperature means you will get the best output. Okay, you can set the temperature. But currently in ChatGPT 4, I have checked. So if you want to check the temperature, you could say set set temperature to, as you can see here, okay, low temperature, which means like a strict, safe, predictable answer. So the point is 0.2 to 0.7, okay, and the high temperature is 1.0, which is creative, surprising, and varied answer. So if you want to get the varied creative answer, you could say 1.0. Okay, so you need to set up, first of all, if you want to start a new chat, when you start a new chat, you can set up the temperature. Okay, if you say like this, as you can see, temperature set to 1.0. I'll respond balance level, creativity, consistency, as you can see here. Okay, so again, the same thing is about the frequency penalty means it will like reduce the repetition. Let's say you want to create a slider. You have 100 slides on the specific slider. If you set the penalty, which is like frequency, from 0.0 to 0.4, it may reduce the words which is like repeating. Okay, and the maximum token, which is like as I already give you the idea, guys. Let's say you have opened a new let's say you have opened a new chat. You want to use only 500 tokens for this specific context window. What you can do, you can set up the token. Okay, So this is all about the parameters. It is also other parameter, but temperature, frequency, and the maximum tokens. If you have the idea about these parameters, you will get this like better result. Okay, you can set up like 200 the maximum tokens. You have set up 500. Blah blah blah. So this is all about the. And if you want to set up the frequency, you can just type frequency is equal to set frequency, or frequency is equal to 1 something. Okay, 0.1. Then they will set up the frequency. Okay, do you understand, guys, about the parameters? And I'm sorry about the class time. It's almost 1 hour plus. As I already told you guys, this is important. Okay. Okay. Let's see the next one. We're almost done with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 slides is left. Okay, we are almost done. Okay. So yeah, there are some types for prompt engineering. The first one is structure, and the second one is unstructured. I hope, guys, you can understand by the name of this prompt. Structure means it could be step by step. Like you can define the rules, you can define the task, you can define the audience, you can define the format. As you already have an example like this one. It has the specific rule, it has the specific task, it has a context or audience, it has the output system. So standard means if you write something about with these 4 parts, which is like rules, task, audience, and format, which is available. So this is called standard prompt or a strong prompt. So you will get a as a teacher, act as a teacher. I have started act as a teacher. If you are a graphic designer, you can write act as a graphic designer. If you are a web developer, act as a web developer. If you are a web designer, act as a web designer. That means rule define is done. Task, what you are trying to say. Act as a graphic designer. Give me idea about certificate design, which is your task. Audience, who is the audience? My clients who is from Afghanistan need a certificate. I have defined the audience, correct? Format. Just give me the output would be in a 3 bullet point. So it's done. It's a standard prompt. As a rule, I just say I am a graphic designer. As a task, I just say I need a certificate idea. As an audience, I have defined my client from Afghanistan. As an output, I just say I need in as a bullet point. This is called strong, okay, or structure. And unstructured, what is this? Like, tell me about AI and stuff. It doesn't have about like what about, whom from, who is the. Tell me about AI. Let's say it doesn't say that you are a beginner or you are an expert. It doesn't have the rule. It doesn't have the. It has the task, but it doesn't have the audience. Like, who is from? Like, what kind of audience for this prompt? It doesn't have the specific like output style. So this is not an idea. This is a weak. Do you understand, guys? This is a simple thing, like simple prompt. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see some techniques. Okay. The first prompt, which is the first techniques, which is rule prompting. There is a prompt which is called rule. So what does that mean? That means you need to define your rules. If you are a graphic designer, I am a graphic designer. I am a web developer. Tell me about WordPress. So I have defined my role, which is developer. And if I click here, absolutely, since you are a web developer, I will give it, as you can see here, it understands that I am a web developer. So it will give me the result. Okay. This is called rule prompting. Okay. So let's say you are a freelancer. So you want to write something, you want to write a cover letter for Upwork. So you can say, I am a graphic designer with 5 years experience. That means you have says that your role. Then you can write down about your job, which is about the specific job. Then you could say that like the cover letter. Okay. Instruction prompting, which is like you will give the task. Let's do this task using this method. Say, if I say that write a what should I say? Okay, write a to-do task for a 10 years old. So I just give you the task, which is the to-do task. That should follow every day. So as you can see here, Arif, it's just Arif because it's already take my name from there. Okay, Arif to do just like as you can see here. It just give me the task, okay? Which is prompting is instruction, so it will just give you the output as an instruction, like one by one, okay? Okay, there is another key prompting prompting techniques, which is change of prompt, which is called COT. So it has two steps. So asking the call step by step, like a human problem solving. Let's say you have a math problem, then you can ask what is the answer for this math, and just give me the idea in step by step. This is called COT. So it will work like a chain. Okay, it has two types of twist, which is structured thinking, and another is sequential thinking. So first of all, it will solve the problem. If you say step by step, it will solve the problem step by step. As you can see, for example, if 3 students need 6 books, how many books for 9 students? So it will solve step by step. Okay, this is the prompt and this is the output. Like it will solve, as you can see here. If you say we can say that step by step. Okay, if you go to there, if you write here, let's solve. As you can see here, it will solve step by step. Step 1, which is understand the problem. 3 students, 6 books. Find the books per student. Step 2 and step 5 finds books for 9 students. So it will just solve the problem step by step, as you already stated. Solve the problem step by step. This is called structured thinking. Okay. The next thing, which is like sequential thinking, which is, as you can see here. Yeah. So write an email address. First, grade policy. Then state your request. Finally, thank them. So the thing is, when you solve, first is break into small steps. Then step 1, first is complete step 1, then is complete step 2. As you can see here, you have said the first one, which is like first you indicate the first one, second one. In the previous one, you just say step by step. That's fine. In the sequential thinking, you need to say like first this one, second this one. So let's think about a web developer. Let's say, let's go to our website. So multiple AI solution. Okay, as you can see here, let's think about this one. Let's say this is the website. Okay. If you go to the service page, AI consulting page, first you will see this section. Let's say you want to update this section. You want to add a image, okay, instead of this section. So what if you go to another page, you will see the same structure. As you can see here, same structure. So what you could write? You could write that, hey there, this is my website. My service single page is called, AI consulting. It has this UI. But I want to delete expected income for each and every service page. So what AI will do? AI will go to the specific code, then they will find out a specific section, they will delete this section, or they will replace image with this section. So they will do, so you could say that first complete AI consulting page, then complete AI automation solution page, then complete machine learning page. So as you can see here, each and everything almost same. So this LLM will work according to my prompt. And this is called sequential. Sequential means you could indicate first, second, third, fourth, fifth, like this. And this is also called the chain of thought prompting. That means you have indicate the steps, you have indicate the instruction. This is called chain of thought prompting. Do you understand, guys? Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, there is another one, which is combination. Combination prompting means you can add, let's say sometimes you can add image. Where is my ChatGPT? There, okay. So in new chat, maybe you can add an image. As you can see, if you go to create new image, no, I want to upload image. Yeah, upload. Seriously, I think it needs to wait 4 hours. Okay. I use ChatGPT free version. That's why it says wait 4 hours or upgrade. Okay. So what you can do? Combination prompting means you can add image, you can add voice, you can add video, you can add text. So you can use 3 things, okay? And you can also define your rule, new task. This is also called combination like prompting. Like you can add multiple things, okay? Tree of thoughts, which is another good, prompting. Tree of thoughts. If I give you an easy example, you could understand. Tree means, as you know, the tree means. If you think about a tree, it has lots of. Okay, see. Let's say. Oh, I don't want. Okay. Let's say that there are like, this is a library. Okay, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say it has 20 plus or 20 books. Okay, it has 20 books. But what you need, let's say your main context is ghost. Okay. Okay, ghost related story books. What you can do, first of all, you can ask, hey there, find out best 10 ghost storybooks first. Then the LLM will give you the output. This is the 10 best ghost storybook. Then you can specify, find out most 5 horror related ghost story, which is like too hard. Like, then they will find out another 5. Then you could say, find out best chapter from these 5 books. Okay, find out the best chapter from these 5 books related to ghost story. Okay, then they will find out only 5 chapter. So as you can see, first it was 20, then it filtered about from 20 to 10, then it's filtered from 10 to 5, then it filtered only 5 chapter. Then you could say that you find your real best answer. So this is called tree of thought, or TOT prompting. So we have lots of, let's say you have lots of student data, but you need to find out Arif data, okay, which is related to Arif. Or you could find out data related to maybe Tuba, but there is a problem. There are 2 Tuba like available on the data. So you could specify that who is the, like, I'm looking for the Tuba who is from Afghanistan, who is not from Bangladesh. So you will find out the output. So this is called like TOT, like a step by step. Okay, as you can see here, asking the AI to explore multiple idea and solution. Then X1 is before choosing the best. As you can see here, you will ask multiple times. Okay. 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 Let's see the another one, which is short prompting. Okay, this is another time. Short prompting means it has 3 types. The first one is 0, second one is 1 shot, last one is 3 shot. 0 shot means you just ask the AI, what is AI? That's it. Like, what is AI? What is AI? This is called 0 shot. 0 shot means you are not giving an example. This is called 0 shot prompting. But one shot prompting, what you can do is just give an example. Right? Like something, let's go to new chat. And you just give an example, which is like, what should I type? Like, okay. Where is Dhaka? Example, maybe I had heard it. I had good means in plus 2. I had this from Bangladesh. It proved. So first you will say Dhaka is from Bangladesh, then you will, yes, it's correct, and Dhaka is from Bangladesh. It's not like this. And you can also let it translate hello to Dari, so it will just translate. And another in the future prompting means you will give enough example, like more than one. Okay, 2+ example. You can give the example. Let's say there is a math question. It has some example, like your teacher solves it, as you know, guys. In mathematical term, you can solve one math in different ways. So on that case, let's say you have the math question, then you can ask, this is my math question, just solve on that way, on that example 2 way, on that example 3 way. So it will solve your math. Okay, we're almost there, guys. The last one, a key prompting techniques, which is reverse prompt engineering. This is another one, which is like, let's say you have the response, let's say, but you don't understand like what kind of prompt is like I would say that, let's say you have an image, then you could write down, you can, I think we can use Claude. Claude is another one, upload photo, then downloads, then let's go. Okay. Okay, as you can see, this is my image. Let's say I want to change this this plot using AI, using Nano Banana. If you guys know about the Gemini, it has Nano Banana. So let's say I want to change this plot. So what I can do, I can write down, write the best prompt to change this image plot. I will use this prompt for Nano Banana AI. Okay, as you can see here, I did best prompt to change this image. Oh, I have to, okay. Seriously. So just hold on. Mercy was uploading this. Okay, as you can see here, it will analyze my image. Then here is the high quality professional prompt. So as you can see, change the outfit to personally modern, blah blah blah. So this is called. Can you do it in this DeepSeek? Yeah, we can do it. So as you can see here, it does give me the prompt. Okay, let's try to change it. Let's see if it's work or not. So let's go there. Let's upload image, desktop. Then go there, and let's paste it here. As you can see here, this is my current image. Let's see if it's work or not. It will utilize. So reverse prompt engineering means it will just, you can generate a new prompt for another LLM, or you can, as you can see here, it has changed. It has changed perfectly, my plot, and it's look like realistic, as you can see here. So yeah, this is called the reverse engineering, prompt engineering, which is you can get help from the LLM, and you can ask, hey, this is the response from somewhere else. I don't understand this prompt. Would you just give me the prompt for this text? Okay. And sequential, which is step by step. We have already talked about the sequential prompting, which is like a step by step. You need to explain the task step by step to get the better result. Yeah. So yeah, guys, this is all about the prompt engineering. Yeah. And do you have any question, guys? Any question? Okay, thank you. So let's see the assignment 2. Assignment 2 is you need to real life scenario. First of all, yeah, I have already told you about the R.A.T.C.S framework. So what you can do, you need to choose any real life scenario from the below, which is the first one is academic help, daily life, career support, or creative task. Okay, then you need to generate a prompt which must have these 4 types, these 5 parts, which is role, task, context, constraints, or style. Okay, then you need to generate the output. Then you need to explain like how, like as you can see here, academic help, explain the complex topics, e.g. blockchain, to a 10 years student. So once you get the output, you need to indicate your like which one is the rule, which one is the task, which one is the context, which one is the constraints. Okay, once you get the response, then you need to submit the response with the indicated part on Google Classroom. Then you can submit it. That's it. And I would recommend you to please get almost 5 to 10 response. Okay, which is indicate this R.A.T.C.S framework. Okay. So if I would say in easy word, like about the example. So as you can see here, this one would be the example. So as you can see here, I have, this is my prompt. This is my prompt. Then I have explained which one is rule part, which one is task part, context part, and the style part. I have explained. So you also need to do the same thing. You need to explain. So just do almost like just work for 5 to 10 prompt. Then just add same as you submit assignment 1 as a slider. Okay, 7 people submitted the assignment. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot to Tuba, Mustafa, Muhammad Omar, Habiba, Ahmadi, Barakatullah, and Ruhi. Thanks a lot for your assignment. I will give you the marks maybe by tomorrow. Oh, this is nice. This is also nice. I really love the slider. Yeah, this is also nice. Can buy a kernel AI, mid journey, runway ML, Notion AI, 10 types of it. This is also good. Yeah, nice. Great work. Yeah, perplexity runway. Okay, there is assignment 1. Yeah. Do you have question, guys, about the assignment 2? And don't worry, I will give you the instruction on Google Classroom as well. I hope you will understand with the example. Please do my assignment 2, and if you already complete the assignment 1, thank you. Congratulations, you are in the next step. And do you have any question, guys, about the overall class, about lesson? Okay, thank you everyone. So yeah, thank you for joining today's class. See you in the next week. Till then, Allah Hafiz and good night.